Welcome everyone to the Jose Aliaga show. And today I have my special guest and friend, Troy Coffin. Troy, how you doing, my friend?
Doing great, Jose. Everything's good on my side of the screen. Getting ready to rock and roll.
Yes, thank you. You know, it's coming a lot of crazy things in our country. It's kind of sad that so far I don't see nothing positive. Every month, every week, bad news, another bad news, and bad news. And we have a huge problem in the borders, as you know. People crossing the borders is like unbelievable, but we're having thousands of people crossing the borders every day. We don't know who is these people. I'm not saying all these people is bad. I know some of them are good people. They're coming from communists and countries for some dictatorships. And I understand their countries are very wealth. They have a lot of wealth in their countries, but they're run by dictators, socialist, and communist governments. Now, the problem here is we want them to come in the right way by applying for visas, go and knock the door in the U.S. embassy at their country and ask to come with the right way. It's not happening. When Biden got elected, they told them everybody is welcome, come to the border, which is creating a lot of crime. Is a lot of these coyotes, drug dealers smuggling more drugs, illegal drugs, of course, and we have so much crime coming there. Not because most of these people are bad people; they're just trying to get away from bad things, and they want to provide a better thing for their family. I understand that, but Biden is creating very insecure borders, and now we don't know who are these people. Some of these people are not good people, as we know. So, what do you think about this?
I totally agree with you. I think a lot of the people coming in through the southern border obviously they're unchecked. We don't know whether they're affiliated with terrorist groups. We don't know if they're part of you know, drugs that are being smuggled across the border involved in, smuggling the drugs. We don't know if they're gang affiliated. We just don't know. And some of the people coming across might just be seeking opportunity, but the truth of the matter is there were so many people who did it the right way, such as yourself. And I think it's a slap in the face to all those people. Not to mention the fact that we don't have, space. We don't have the ability to accommodate these people, which we're seeing in New York City, where they're literally opening up high school gymnasiums for some of these migrants to stay for the night. I shouldn't even say migrants, illegal immigrants. Let's call it what it is.
Right. 100% agree with you. Now, I saw a video where somebody was showing on the borders. The video showed immigrants coming now from Africa, the Middle East. Everyone is starting coming through the borders, and it's becoming very insecure because now everybody believes that the borders is the right way to come because Biden make it appears that way, but never is the right way. Besides Somalia, which is basically not a country, is no other country. Now United States, I guess, they have open borders, so everybody just come to the borders and come and live here. Now we have thousands of these people already inside the country here living with us, and here in Michigan it's arising a lot of immigrants now coming that we don't know who they are undocumented people. Hopefully most of them are good people, and I'm pretty sure it's going to start some increasing the crime in Michigan and many other states. And I don't know what we're going to do. And you got a good point. Now, also, some of them are applying for food stamp, Medicaid, and some of these social programs. And who's paying for that is us, the U.S. taxpayers. So, what do you think about that?
No, I totally agree with you. The U.S. taxpayers and the constituents, our people, people like you and I that pay taxes, that go to work, make a 9 to 5 living, we're ultimately responsible for the crisis.
Besides illegal weapons that is coming from the borders, do you think, I mean, this, I don't think so. This stop. I don't know if you remember on 2012 during Romney Obama election, Romney were talking during the debate about the Fast and Furious case. where illegal weapons are coming from the borders from Mexico. Do you think that was the only case back in 2012, or you think this is continuous into now today?
Please elaborate a little more.
The illegal weapons from
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Um, I think it's been going on for a long, long time, but it's absolutely continuing to this day, and I can't see it ending in the near future as long as President Biden is at the helm of this, is in leadership. He's doing nothing for the border. Kamala Harris refused him and Kamala Harris refused to even visit the border. They don't even know what the day-to-day crisis looks like.
right.
And
And this is, the Democrats always talk about racists. This is nothing to do with racism. If you look at
absolutely
in
not. It
Peru,
has nothing to do with race.
they opened the borders from Venezuelans to come to Peru. And then Chavez, at that time, no, Maduro in Venezuela, the dictator Maduro, who replaced Chavez, she opened the jails and told these criminals, go to Peru, go to the United States. Peru has been raising so much crime. It's very insecure to walk in Peru and after 5 p.m. in the streets because there's a lot of people, immigrants, go and basically kill people, do terrible things up there. Okay. Now the Peruvians don't want any immigrants from any other countries because it's very insecure now walking at night in Lima or many other major cities in Peru. So we're talking Hispanics against other Hispanics. Here,
Absolutely.
we
And
allow
the drug
it's not
cartels,
racist. No, it's not racist at
absolutely.
all. It's not. This is how the Democrats want to picture this issue, but it's not nothing to do with racism. It's about doing the right thing, secure our borders. We need to protect and secure our borders, and also we need to create a comprehensive package of immigration reform. Yeah, we need that for sure, sure. But when the Democrats got the majority, when Biden got elected, Biden had the Senate, had the House, everything. He didn't do nothing about it. Nothing about it. Now it's blaming to the Republicans because they control the House. It's nothing to do with that. They have the whole, even Obama, at one point, he have the Senate too. They have everything, and they didn't do nothing about it from the Congress. So they cannot blame the Republicans. You know?
Well, they need the Democrat Party wants to vote the illegal immigrants, so it only makes sense.
Right. And we
It's
need to
all
protect.
about votes. It's all about political votes. That's all it is for them.
Now, what's gonna happen? And I don't need to be a mandrake or magician to tell you, or Nostradamus to tell you what the truth. We know that most of these people starting coming, going northern, going in states like Michigan, New York, Chicago, and others. And hopefully I'm wrong, but crime is gonna rise tremendously. And I think we need to, at this point now, close the borders, protect the borders, secure our borders. And I think this election on 2024 is going to be critical, and hopefully Republicans should be in charge to keep the wall and put more strong policies that stop illegal immigration undocumented coming to our country. Like I said, even from other countries, they don't have open borders. We cannot copy policies from Somalia. So, like Somalia have open borders. I mean, there's not even a country really because it's not run by a government. So hopefully, Republicans get in charge in 2024 and protect and secure our borders. Any final comment, Troy?
Well, it's like President Trump said before, they're not selling us their best. And we've seen the numbers, we've seen the drug cartels, we've seen the people who are innocent people who have been murdered, countless times by people who came illegally. And we've seen just through what Governor Abbott and Governor DeSantis have been doing that it doesn't work even in the sanctuary cities. When these people are busted in New York City and Washington, D.C., they don't have a place to put them. And that's the problem. And all the Democrats aren't going to take responsibility for it. They're just going to say Bobby and bigots and tell people in the suburbs that it's their problem. They're going to ship them out. And I agree with you. I think it's going to raise the crime. I think you're going to have a lot of people to push back, especially in the urban cities, especially in places that these illegal immigrants are being shipped to. I think you're going to see a massive revolt if it continues to go the way it's going.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree with you. Well, thank you, Troy, for your time, for sharing your views, and looking forward to see you in the next show. Thank you so much, my friend.
Always a pleasure.